Breaking news. The boys are back again with another night of drinking and mayhem. As you know, Mike sucked again the last few weekends, so it's time to start the show.
Terry, we have seen you cruising around in the Trackhawk of yours, picking on all the local Civics and BMWs. Thank you for doing God's work.
For the record, after the first intro, it's actually been all truth. Zero lies there. My dancing was on point. That was actually me. I have been cruising the local streets, taking care of people. And Mike sucked this weekend.
Yeah, all facts. I think this intro hit every key element. What's going on, everyone? Sorry, I was waiting for Terry to finish eating his dinner because he's fat.
Yeah, I'm late.
As you can see. So sometimes it's me, sometimes it's him. Normally it's me. I'll be honest. It was me again today. But he snuck some pizza in him before the show. So how was everyone doing tonight? I know it's been a while. It's been a couple weeks here. We've just been kind of busy with regular life. So we're trying to get the train back on the tracks, as they say. So let's go through, as we normally do, to the beginning here. What's up, Jet Black? Good to see you. Emmett's on here. Didn't see you at the track. But his dad was out there this weekend giving me a hand. Tommy Cook's in the chat. What's happening? Patrick Swayze. Didn't get a chance to see him in New York. Why does this fucking thing always do this? Why can't I click? Hold on. Now I'm locked in the comments. Is yours locked up? No.
No.
Hold
I
on.
click on shit.
All right. Hold on. Mine can't go back up.
I'm blushing. What
Let's
do you
see
mean
what
you
this
can't go back
says.
up?
Oh, here. Now I can click on his comment. Anyway, 14 minutes late. How many minutes late were we today, Terry?
I don't know.
It's 8:22. Normally we start at 8:05. So, yeah, Patrick was almost bang on.
I don't even know what time I'm supposed to start anymore.
Jet, I don't think you've ever been. Terry has, yes, that's facts. Terry is the organized one that keeps it all together. I'm the mess, as they say. We get a 5-minute buffer. See, mine says new comments. Does yours say that in the chat thing?
Yeah.
And then it won't let you click on them if they're in that area. Anyway. It's happening. Billy Buzz. Billy Buzz is the guy that I sent the stickers to, right? That was, yes. I think that's the guy.
The late ones.
They were late. I apologize about that. Trevor run. Yeah, no, Trevor's out of commission for a little bit. I think he's got the motor out of the car. He's waiting to get that back. So
what happened?
He will be back. Mike got smoked.
Amen. Amen. Nice. Preaching the truth out here. The gospel in chat right now.
It's happening, James Glenn. Yes, sir. We're a little late tonight. We're a little late every night. It's to be expected.
Are you guys ready to hear this fucking choppy cabra? Listen to this.
Oh, it sounds wet in there.
It's.
Oh, okay. That's a pig. That's not even an animal.
Small pig.
I don't think he split from 7. Yes, we definitely didn't split this weekend, so there was nothing to split other than my bank statements. What's up, Steve? I met another guy actually at the track. He's got a CTSV. He watches us all the time on this show. It's funny when you meet people because, we see all our friends in the chat here, but really I don't know who 90% of these people are. But it's cool once in a while to put a name to a face. There we go. So it is Billy. Stickers were sent on Friday. They were supposed to be sent on Monday, but they have been sent. I assure you that. Terry reminded me again on Thursday. 100% my fault. He did remind me after the last show, and I started packing the envelope, but I never went to the actual post office to send them. So they are en route, believe it or not, which is very rare for me to get anything out. You can ask Limpy. He had to wait 2 months for his T-shirt. Also, the reason why there's no longer an online store, because I'm too busy with shit, and it gets... If you want shirts from us, you're going to have to come see us wherever we're racing. We don't, I'm not doing online stuff anymore. Number one, it costs a shit ton of money to keep those sites open, and they definitely don't pay for what they're costing. So now if you get Sinister merch, it'll be even more rare. So limited edition, as we say. And we're working on a new Shop Truck t-shirt. That's in the works as well. Breaking news. Because we haven't done one since the thing was white camo. Yeah. So, oh boy, there's someone in the chat here. Why won't it go up? This thing will go down, but it won't go up. Sounds like my life. Oh shit. So I think we said hi to everyone. Jet Black doesn't like our loop in the beginning. Sorry, no. Jet Black. We put that loop on just to get the show going so people can come into the feed here before we get online. I don't know. I thought it would help. We won't run that loop as long anymore. I apologize.
During that loop.
Yeah, Terry's got to eat, so he's finishing off his last bites. Ryan's in the chat. He did well again this weekend with his Camaro, daily driver Camaro. We've been helping him a little bit with that. Terry, you'd be proud of me this weekend. 2 Trackhawks in the finals, both of them from the Sinister Performance Camp. Gang, gang. Trackhawk gang.
Reimer's the one with the red nice car that came to KD?
Yeah, the older Camaro.
So he won something a couple weeks ago, right?
This turtle's in the chat. He's almost got the duck out ready to rip for this winter. Batista held the event this weekend. Another good event. We're going to talk about a couple of issues with it, but 90% good. The True Street King himself. I might be seeing him this weekend. I'm scared now. So now we're really going to have to make some changes because we're going to race some of the fastest True Street guys. I changed all the turn signal bulbs in the truck. So all turn signals are fully functional from in the cab, like a street car is supposed to be.
Sure.
So I'm happy to show anyone my signals.
Have your money ready.
Got a street truck, bud.
Have your money ready, because this guy.
You want to protest me? I'll happily take your 100 all day long.
Nope.
No more adjustable wing. The wing has no more adjustment in it. It's a fixed wing. So we eliminate that problem. I've slowly been eliminating all the issues to make sure that we are squeaky clean. True Street.
He's hiding stuff.
Callie Nate would say the 2G ran out your life. Oh, again.
Well, it did.
Can you hit that comment? I can't hit anything. For some reason, I got these 2 blue boxes. One on the top, one on the bottom. Maybe once I get to the bottom of this fucking chat. Do you need a hood to be where? Hit that one. Hold on a minute. Okay, now let me hit it. There. Now got rid of that box. It must be.
His turn. What box? Is your chat thing so small that if it says new comment and hide current comment, you can't
they're like
comment
that's in the same square. How do you make that? Hold on a minute. Let me.
What do you
it.
mean? Mine goes top to bottom of my screen. Why is yours so small?
I think I had the screen smaller. All right. So, no, I'm not staying home this weekend. We're coming for blood. Pro Tree Videos in the chat. Got to hang out with Ben this weekend. If you haven't watched his live feed, he did a live feed from TMP this weekend. What's it called? King of the North series that Batista holds. Scott B's in the chat. Shout out to him. Oh, God.
Yep.
Yeah, I tried for Small Tire Junior again this weekend, but things happen. Big Wang gang. That's right. Trevor finally broke the 5.3. Trevor works that poor little 5.3. It comes in and out of there quite frequently, but he fucking puts the beans to it. That's for sure. What's up, Bill? Welcome. All right. Anyone else? Oh my God.
I mean,
Still
you can't
owe
keep
me
up.
a hoodie from last year. We will have hoodies there. There you go. That's who you got to come see. The woman, the myth, the legend. She'll take care of all your hoodie needs. John Legato, I don't know. I'm not sure what happened. I heard he pushed out an oil seal or something, but as of now, maybe things have changed. That's all I knew of as of then. I'll come see you, and I still get so I can't buy the sticker online because I looked and I can't find. Yeah, we closed down the online store, so just come see me, Patrick. We can probably exchange. What do you got, a fucking petting zoo over there?
Yeah, this is George. Remember in Orlando, he fit in my sweater. Oh.
It's like a small horse now. It's still exactly the same, just as wiry. He's now, instead of jumping up and hitting me in the nuts, he's going to hit me in the chest.
Yeah.
I'd rather that.
He's an idiot.
Are we going to the last race in St. Thomas? I think that's a frontside race. Honestly, probably not. It's not my forte, but maybe. You never know. I get bored sometimes and do stupid things. What day are you showing up at Warren the Woods? We are hoping to be there by Thursday. Protest Floyd. Scott will be back down in November. Down south. No, we're not in the ditch yet. We haven't even fired it up yet. That's for you, Terry.
What? Well, that's accurate. Again, there's just been a night full of truths. All truths.
Terry can be Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Again,
like legit.
Truths.
I'm gonna, yeah, that's definitely a thing for sure. All right, are we ready to start? We said hi to everybody, or we're gonna be here all night saying hi to everybody.
We could be here all night.
Well, we could be if I keep hitting comments. Let's see. Mike can't work with little boxes. Watch out. Clint will make fun of you for racing True Street with your small tire truck. That's facts. I don't give a shit. If I tell you the biggest... What did he say here? I'll tell you the biggest issue is people don't listen or read or understand English, but they're getting there. Welcome to promoting, my friend.
The whole end of the team here was yelling at people. It was great.
Yeah, that's how she goes. All right. Let me fill up my drink and let's get at her. This is the only day of the week I get to drink, so I take full advantage, which is kind of stupid because it's Sunday. And then tomorrow I wake up feeling like shit. But
yeah, I mean, 2 in the afternoon comes real fast.
Yeah. If your name's fucking Terry.
Here we go. You know better than that.
Is Terry and Billy getting married? I don't think Terry's coming.
We were fine.
Or he was thinking about it.
We weren't in the ditch at all. And then
no. And here we go. All right. So let's recap. couple weeks ago, we had the 519. What was it called? This Legacy 5, no prep, down in Grand Bend, 2-day race. Day 1, we were racing for the Outlaw belt, which was actually the small tire belt, but it was run what you brung basically on Saturday. That was their first day. So we entered in that. We did reasonably well. We made it to the finals there. Flipped for lanes, won the lane choice, and like the idiot that I am, decided to go in the opposite lane that I've been in since basically every pass I made was in the right lane, and then I decided to take my chances in the left in the finals. We ended up pulling a massive wheelie, brought it out to the outside of the track or into the middle, couldn't recover in time, and Matt Granby ended up winning the Outlaw belt there, so congratulations to him. Day 2, we came back. We entered in small tire, tried it again, and sadly enough, did exactly, well, no wheelie this time, but drew Matt Granby's second round, was it? We made it through first round. Second round, drew Granby again. This time, the truck left, pulled to the right again, got out of the groove, smoked the tires a couple times, and then once again got outrun by him. So sadly, no belts for us this year for that event. It was a great event, had a great time. Matt Granby actually ended up winning small tire as well, so now he's got both my belts, or both belts with my truck on it. I can't say they're my belts because I didn't win shit, but next year his car will be on the belt. So I said, if we were talking at the track this weekend, I said, hey, if by chance we win next year, I'll definitely exchange you belts because I'd rather have the ones with my truck. No offense, but I don't really want a belt with no front end Mustang. It's like, I don't know. It's almost like hanging a gay belt in the shop.
Stop it.
So anyway,
Gay belt.
I'm just saying, I don't want a belt with a no front end Mustang. That's basically the no prep fucking Walmart turnkey package now. Now everyone's taking front ends off of everything.
Yep.
It doesn't matter what car it is. Pretty soon we're going to have to do it to the S10, Terry. We got to take the front end off. Maybe the passenger door too to lighten it up a little bit. I don't think we really need the passenger door.
I quit.
I mean, give me a little more air in there as I'm going down the track. Maybe take the tailgate off too for more aerodynamic airflow. I got ideas. Anyway, so where was I going with this? So yeah, kind of disappointing weekend there. It is what it is. We tried our best. We came out. We lost admirably. No excuses. Just my own driving. So no one to blame but myself on that one. What's up, Brad? So that was the recap of that. Like I said, great race. John held a good race. Yeah, nothing really to report back that was bad or negative or any kind of fuckery. Everything kind of went well and no fighting. It was drama-free weekend. I know a lot of people camp out at Grand Bend that weekend, so they have a lot of fun there. It's just a good event. So anyone who can make that out once a year, it's like the Canadian Super Bowl of no prep racing. In essence, it's our version of, I guess, dig or die, maybe ish. So only shitty part I would say is car count sucked, but I'm noticing now that car counts are dwindling a little bit everywhere. So there are certain events though. I mean, New York still brought out 64 cars, but it took, they've advertised all summer. It was like 35 grand to win. 25 was just put on top. So I'd imagine, everyone's going to take a shot at that. So it just sucks that I'm hoping that it's not going to take $25,000 at events to bring people out racing, because there's not going to be a lot of events like that. Let's be honest.
It's a shit ton.
No, I don't beat myself up. I'm just honest. When you lose, you lose. A lot of people, I read on the internet every Sunday morning. Well, I would have won. I could have won. And I said the same thing for this weekend. I probably could have done better, but at the end of the day, we still lost. We sucked. So it is what it is. See?
That's what happens,
That's what happens. It's the same thing. This happens, or one night you're blackout drunk, next morning you wake up with your pants down.
What happened?
Somebody's inside of you. Same thing.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
So, yeah, Grand Bend weekend was good. Would be nice to see maybe some more cars next year. Hopefully, some people are working on some more cars. I mean, it's getting a little, at least up north here, it's getting a little tired racing the same 5 people every weekend. I mean, the small tire pool seems to be dwindling quickly. So, which I get. Exactly. Same. Timu rods. So, moving forward, this weekend was another event up here. Mike Batista holds now. OSO. It used to be Ontario Street Outlaws that held these events up north here, but the I guess you'd call him the founder or the guy who used to run it retired from doing these events. I know they got a lot of slack about a lot of things, and it was just getting real negative. So I think the smart thing for him to do is what he did. He just said, all right, enough is enough. So he took a break, and I know he had some health issues and stuff. So all the best to him. So now there's been a little void here at Toronto Motorsports Park. So Mike, I guess, took over because he's in tighter with that track. What's up, B's and B's? So he started a series now called King of the North. They do it at the very back of TMP, so kind of like the Orlando deal, running back up the track from the very back of the track, which is cool. It's been, the first event was PYOP, but since then they've been doing water burnout. So we came there a little short-staffed this weekend. I guess everyone was busy this weekend, so I still wanted to go make some passes. I wanted to try some stuff with the truck. I was hoping to do more than what we did, but we made the trip out to TMP. Mike has a few different classes for his events. So they had actually, you know what? Give me a second. It's easier to bring this up because I don't remember everything. Give me 1 sec, Terry.
Take your time.
What's new with the Trackhawk? Anything?
Nothing. It's just sitting, waiting for the Godfather.
For me?
Yeah,
for the Godfather to bless it,
to be down and help me.
It's coming. Don't worry. We'll get you there. Where is the search thing on Facebook?
It's up in the top left.
Oh,
corner.
there it is. I'm just blind. Sorry. I need glasses soon.
Yeah, I'm stockpiling parts. That's it. Just waiting.
Just waiting for me, eh?
Just waiting on the Godfather.
We'll get there. Just working through here. Blah, blah, blah.
It looked like a lot of people.
Yeah, there were a lot of people there, like spectators.
Mm-hmm.
Ton of spectators.
I saw, like I said, looked like at the end of the night they were struggling to keep people off the line and out of the camera. And
Yeah, well, you know, people never listen to anything. That's standard. I can't find anything about anything here. That's weird. Normally, oh, here. Never mind. I
didn't get it. I got a bunch of car parts, but Heather got something exciting.
All right, let me come back here. So, there we go. Sorry for my disorganization.
No, we're not. Yeah.
You don't give a shit.
Whatever you want to do.
There we go.
Let
All
us
right.
know when you
So,
want to have
King
a
of the
show.
North. Can you see that?
Yep.
All right. King of the North. They have these different classes. So they got small tire 300, small tire junior, which we won last time, OG street, stick shift, front wheel drive, all wheel drive, bike class. Rules basically, small tire is standard, 28, 10, 5 non-W, no wheelie bars, no all wheel drive, second chance, blah, blah, blah. Small tire junior is basically true street. So you got 28, 10, 5, any size DOT, all-wheel drive, allowed on 4 DOTs, no methanol, back half okay, no wheelie bars, 1 power adder, all steel, all glass, factory, firewall, headlights, taillights, plated insured, second round buybacks. You can run it without a hood if you like. Bike class, standard bike. OG Street Racer was pretty cool. I'm not going to read all these rules, but basically it's like street car stuff. All-wheel drive class, basically any kind of all-wheel drive, stick shift, H pattern, and then all your standard rules. So with that, we decided to enter Small Tire Junior because Small Tire Junior had 7 cars at the time I signed up. Small Tire had 3 cars this weekend. So we signed up for junior because obviously I want to run True Street. That's where I'd really like to run. I'm really getting tired of racing no front end Fox bodies, and now it's no front end Fox bodies with big wings. So I went into Small Tire Junior, which is True Street. And I guess the small tire guys decided that it's not worth their while to race small tire with 3 cars.
Sure.
So
what do
instead, they wanted to come down and fucking murder all the guys that were in Small Tire Junior with their altered firewall, fucking motor setback, methanol, basically none of the rules that are in Small Tire Junior.
I love it.
Yeah. So I'm not going to, the thing is, and and I know, when you bring this up in driver's meeting, who's going to be the guy who's going to put his hand up and like,
not you.
I don't want them in here. You know what I mean? Like, everyone says my truck's small tire truck anyway. They probably bitch about me in that class. But my truck follows all those rules that they have. So that's the difference. The 3 cars that were let into Small Tire Junior didn't fit any of those rules. There's methanol, altered firewall, fucking everything about it is not even remotely close to those rules. So, I mean, I felt bad. Like, I personally didn't really care, but the argument was, I know you would have raised your hand. The argument was by them that it's not worthwhile them racing for the money. But figure out this math. There were 3 small tire cars at $300 a piece. How much does that equal?
$900.
Yeah. There were 7 small tire junior cars at $100 a piece. So how much money is that?
$700.
So the math wasn't mathing. The reasoning behind it seemed retarded because I'm like, so the complaint was, I don't want to waste my tires racing 3 cars here for $900. But you're going to do more rounds for less money coming into Small Tire Junior, plus destroying all those guys that were in there that, had True Street cars in essence.
So they only had to pay $100 as well. They didn't have to pay $300 to enter into Small Tire Junior.
So they made an extra $100, let's say, profit. But they had to run extra rounds.
Sure.
So the profit really was not profit. It was a loss. It was a further loss. Because if you're counting the amount of races you have to do on a set of tires, if that's your math, I'm saying
2 passes,
and you're like, okay, I got to make 2 passes for $600, or I got to make 4 passes for $700. I think they just wanted to beat down on the small tire junior cars.
It was a plot against you. I agree.
No, it wasn't against me. I don't really care personally. I just found it humorous that.
Sure.
That's like, if you're going to come down a class, then you should at least follow the rules to a certain degree. Do you know what I mean? It's like going into True Street and you got a truck like mine on slicks, and you say, well, there's no one in small tire, so now I'm going to come down and race guys on DOTs with slicks. Well, I mean, it's the same thing. So, shockingly enough, the 3 cars that were in the semifinals and things were all the small tire cars that came down into this small tire junior class.
Who would have thought?
I know. Who would have thunk it? And the guy who won the whole thing was that 240 that we raced in the finals.
Yeah, he was moving.
And again, there's nothing True Street about that car. So that to me was kind of shitty. Not for myself, but I kind of felt bad. Like, no one bought back in. Why would they?
No.
That's like me being in True Street and you say, okay, well, Casey Max is coming down to your class today because there's not enough cars, and I'm not going to buy back in. What am I going to buy back in for? It's silliness. So that was the only thing I wasn't really overly excited about. I know Mike doesn't give a fuck. He's just there. But if you're going to promote events, you should honestly... The problem with that is you're going to deter people from coming back when you do things like that. That's my opinion. I wouldn't do that at our thing because I don't think it's fair to the people,
In True Street, built a True Street car.
Yeah, if small tire guys show up and there's no one there, then, I mean, it is what it is. What are you going to do? Build your car for True Street. That's why I've left my truck the way it is, so I'm not stuck in one class. And we handicap ourselves like that. Well, I race small tire all the time against cars that are 1,000 pounds lighter than me with way better suspension and motor setback and better weight bias and fucking every other possible thing to their advantage. But that's why I'd rather run True Street, because that's what this truck was built for. So it's fine. So getting back to our passes, let's start off. So first pass, we drew a really nice dude. He was actually pitted beside me. He had I think it was an all-motor Mustang, Fox body.
Red one?
Yeah. It was his first time out to a no prep. Shitty for him. He had to draw us first round. I felt kind of shitty because I know we're pretty good at A to Bs on first round now. So if that was his first no prep ever, it's going to be tricky. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So this was first round of Small Tire Junior, a.k.a. Run What You Brung. So decent A to B pass, a little bit slower than I would have liked. I shot for a number, and we were a little shy of that number. Track wasn't as good as it was last time, but mind you, we were first pair down, so it was hard to gauge. First pair down, it's hard to gauge how the track's going to be. So I went a little more conservative. I know this guy told me all motor Mustang, but how many times have we been lied to by people, and they're like, listen, bro, I'm no threat. And then I line up beside him, and the fucking thing is a weapon. And I got to give it all the beans just to try to beat him. So I don't care what anyone tells me. We're going to run our race the way we run it. Floyd, it was a solid 680 pass. Okay? You happy?
Yeah, numbers. It's 2025.
You might be right, but letting them into other classes is not the solution for that. If small tire dies out, small tire dies out. It's process of elimination. It is what it is at this point. If people don't show up for a class, they don't show up. What are you going to do? Yeah, I was a little late on the light, but again, A to B, just want a nice clean pass, get some data. Data looked decent. So we went on to second round. I don't know. Did you upload second round? I didn't have any footage of that. That was our... We ended up pulling a bye.
I do have them. If you want to chat for fucking 5 minutes, I can look.
You can put it up.
Yeah.
So we move on from first round. Next round, we ended up getting the by run. So I decided we're going to try the right lane just in case if we kept drawing the left lane. I said, why don't we try the right lane? It's a by run. Everyone said the right lane was the better lane, which was surprising because last time I was there, the right lane felt like the worst lane because it has a lot more bumps in it. So went back to the trailer. We loaded up. You just YouTube now? I hate Facebook. No, we should be on Facebook too, I think.
Saw a couple.
There's a few Facebook people, but yeah, we're on YouTube. So go back to the trailer. My personal opinion, when you have a buy run, you should try to swing a little bit and try some stuff. That's why I was there realistically, is we wanted to try some stuff for War in the Woods coming up. So
You fucking swung.
I definitely swung for it. You got it up yet?
1 second.
That's what she said.
Hey.
Let me go through. I missed some of this chat because it just keeps running. If you're doing this, yeah. If you're trying to do racing for profit, good luck with that. Yeah, wear and tear on the motor. Someone ran both small tire. Someone ran both small tire and OG Street? Oh, shit. I didn't know that. There's different acceptable levels to puppy kicking. Yeah, I agree with that. There's levels to this shit. You're either kicking small puppies or you're kicking big puppies. That's the difference. We're in the woods. It's going to be buggier than ever this time. Great. It's supposed to be hot this weekend. Are you happy with your motor position, Mike? Not really. I'd rather move it back. The problem is I'm stuck with the factory firewall. The motor's back as far as it can possibly be with stock firewall. I've got about an inch just for fuel lines and stuff. So no, I would rather set the motor back a little more and then have less bias we have to run in the back, ideally. I mean, if I just wanted to run small tire, period, I would strip that truck down to basically nothing and put fiberglass bedsides on the back, fiberglass doors, Lexan window, cut the firewall back, make it out of tin, cut the floor out of it, back half the truck, and try to take out at least 800 pounds, ideally, would be the scenario if we were shooting for small tire only racing. Katie had an event last night, and they had 10 cars in small tire, and then they had a hard tire, a couple other classes. They make everyone race. Yeah, that's dumb too. I don't know why you'd buy back in to race if you had a hard tire car when small tire cars can buy back in. You get this up, Terry, or what?
I got Brad's videos in there. I don't have the Pro Tree ones, but Brad's are in there.
Okay. All right, so second buy run. Here we go. So for our buy run, we picked right lane. Let's get the train back on the tracks here.
Jesus.
I was waiting on you.
I left you alone for 4 minutes.
I went through the chat, answer some of the stuff. So this was our buy run. You can hear those turbos, eh? Pretty good. You could tell when there's a pedal. It was pretty rowdy out there. I was trying to get after it, but it wasn't having it. Tell me how good. I don't know if you noticed. Do you hear when that nitrous hits on the spool?
It changes everything.
That was a game changer. Now it gets up on the chip as fast as I want it to, as much boost as I want. Everything is, I don't know why I was fighting that for so long. You sit there, as soon as the nitrous kicks in, the thing just goes right up to whatever in like half a second. It's amazing. I love it. It has been a game changer on, like if you see in the burnout, I don't use the nitrous, and you hear the truck just lugging. And I look down and I'm like, 1 pound of boost, 2 pounds of boost, 3 pounds. I'm like, holy fuck. This is so slow. But yeah, nitrous definitely a game changer on this thing. What do we got? So that was our buy run. And it was a faster pass. We had enough wheel speed. It's just I couldn't keep it in the group. Yes, Terry, we had enough wheel speed for sure. I just couldn't keep the fucking thing in the groove. It was sliding all over the place. So it was a decent pass. So we went back with that, and I said, okay, well, obviously tonight is not the night to be, trying to go full sends because the surface just isn't taking it. It was a little bit shittier than the last time we were there, but it was still good. Testing. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. We're fine. We're fine with that. Was that going to say, no, I don't use traction control. That was my foot. You know what? I keep trying to use traction control, and every single time I use traction control, it's fucking slow. And it's not even like it. I don't know. I like driving the truck. Like, I think you almost need a little bit of that wheel speed and stuff. And if your traction control's too tight, it stops all of that. And then the truck's just, I don't know. It doesn't work. I've been playing with that for a year now. And I still find that just driving that fucker is faster. Like my passes are always faster when I just drive it. Because I've gotten so used to that truck now that I know when it's spinning. You know what I mean? Like I can feel it.
Sure.
And I can lift a little bit and get back into it and regain everything and just keep driving the shit out of it. So I prefer just driving it over traction control. I don't really use that. It ends up fucking cutting cylinders and shit when it's way out of control. And then I feel like when I have traction control on, I have to keep the pedal to the floor to see if it's working, which is not the way I normally drive. So who's Terry's best friend?
You sons of bitches. I swear to God. Who is it?
I just saw that. I'm like, that's amazing.
Who is it? It's going to be fucking, what's his name? Moose Knuckle? Which one?
Oh, Terry's best friend.
Who's not in here anymore?
That's cute.
God damn it.
That is funny.
That's not funny. I'm going to put that person in timeout. How do I do
you
that?
have a Holly deal? Yes, I do, Floyd.
Ban user.
You can't ban anybody.
I can do what I want.
Ban Terry.
I can do what I want.
No, you do not touch the ban button. There are no bans in here. This is a free forum for people to say what they want and do what they want. We do not ban anyone here. You can come on here and say whatever the hell you want. We don't care. This is a safe space for people to speak. Oh, you think it's Donkey Balls? Or
I don't
Donkey
know.
Nuts or whatever his name is?
I don't know.
Who was the guy who was changing his name like every
him.
post?
That's him.
That's
He's
amazing.
a genius at this stuff. So don't stop. He's banned. I don't know how that slipped in there, guys, but I banned
That is
him.
amazing.
I don't know how that comment got in there.
Oh, see, it's not him.
No, sorry. I was confusing Moose Knuckle and Donkey Balls. I don't know if they're the same guy or not. I can't keep up with his name changes, but
That's hilarious. That's awesome. All right, so way off track. Short list of usual stuff.
yeah.
James, you know this is our space, our safe space. This is where all the friends we have congregate on Sundays. This is like church. This is our church. Sunday night. This is where we come to preach the gospel.
You sons of bitches.
That's amazing.
It's not
I
amazing.
love these guys.
Don't
They're the
encourage
best.
this stuff.
All right, so third round, we move into third round. All that's left now are all the small tire cars. So we've got the red Mustang that was in small tire. Granby was racing the 2.4, 2JZ, whatever the fuck that little car is. So we got 3 small tire cars and 1 true street truck left in the small tire junior class. Here's our 3rd round pass. The guy jumped so early, I let go of the trans brake because I saw him move and I was going to go. And then, I don't know, like I'm so fucked with the light that I hit the trans brake again. So I let go of the trans brake, hit the trans brake, and locked the truck up again. That's why it hopped like that. And then I was like, okay, everything's got to settle down here. Everything's out of control. Yeah, we got to calm all this down. Everything was fucked up. So I just ended up wasting that pass, rolling it. But yeah, the guy beside me jumped like, I don't even know if Alex's hand was all the way up. He came to me after and he said his window was so foggy that he leaned down like this to try to see. And then when he leaned down, he let go of the button. Yeah. So he came over, he apologized. And I was like, dude, you don't have to apologize. I feel bad for you. You jumped. Yeah. It would have been nice to, I don't know if I've raced that red Mustang before. It would have been cool to race it, but.
So at this point, you're going into the finals.
So now,
a jump.
3rd round, he jumped. So this is what I tell people. A lot of racing is just luck. Like,
so let's recap. We started the whole day running late with no help.
Yeah.
We were going to go to test. Weren't really worried about what happened. We wanted to try a bunch of new things. We had no expectations. And next thing you know, we're going into the finals.
Yes.
Did you change mentally? At what point throughout the night did you realize, well, shit, we might be able to win $1,000 here? I'm going to stop testing and maybe just try to load some stuff that will work. Right then and there, you thought, well, shit, now I'm in the final.
Well, I said, okay, now we're in the finals. We could actually win some money tonight. You're right. I came there with no intention of winning anything. I actually came there we wanted to do some testing of some shit. And I was like, okay, even if it was $100 buy-in, there's no real money to be made or won. I was like, we'll enter this class so we're racing to put on a show for there were a lot of people there. You know, it's local. I still like to put on a show for, we have fans out there, people who watch us. It's good for the brand. It's good for the shop. So I was like, we'll do a little racing. If we get eliminated, it is what it is. That's why I didn't really care with the small tire guys coming down, because I was like, it doesn't really matter. There's not a lot of money here anyway. I mean, if it was small tire junior guaranteed 10 grand, I would have definitely put up my hand and said, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
You guys have fucking way more car than the rest of us here. And you don't follow a single rule in this class. So fuck that. How about that? But again, Jesus, no money. Floyd. So everyone was just there to have fun and race. I appreciate that, Patrick.
I offered to fly there and help him, but he didn't want to go.
Yeah, I'd actually say it's 70%. This is what I said in my post today. I think racing is 70% skill and 30% luck. Because there's a lot of times where you're outgunned and the guy beside you brakes, jumps, something happens, and that'll just push you to the next round. And maybe that next round, the next guy was a slower guy that had the same kind of luck the round before. And you can slowly move your way through the rankings like that. Or you have luck like Trevor has, where you pull out of the trailer first draw Casey Max or fucking the best of the best out of everyone in the country.
Yeah.
And that's the opposite. You got fucking terrible luck. But a lot of times in this racing, even in New York, a lot of the killers eliminated themselves. Yeah. Like Mork jumped. Legato had car problems. Fucking, what's his name there? Nick. Hustling horsepower let off the gas, or he says, or some shit. I don't know. I read half his post and then I was like, whatever. He said he lifted because he didn't want to hit the bump, and then the other guy blew right by him. So that's what I mean. Like, it's racing. Anything can happen. That's where a lot of people don't. When it's your day, it's your day. Some people, you see it too. Like, I know a certain individual who skates his way sometimes, and I'm not going to name names, and Terry knows who I'm talking about.
Calm down.
He may just find himself right into the finals without ever having to race a single person.
Every time.
I'm just saying, I've never seen that before. That's a legit, horseshoes. You are blessed. I would go home that night and say a quick prayer to little baby Jesus and be like, thank you, little baby Jesus, for looking after me today. You really fucking made my day. But that's how racing works. So off to the finals. We, the last two cars, well, Granby raced, Ahad, I believe his name is, with the two JZ.
Yep.
Is it a Datsun? Is that what
I think it's a little Datsun.
It doesn't have a front end either, right?
That pointy. It does. I don't think it's got a hood.
I don't think it had fuck all on the front.
You're full of shit.
I'd put money on that.
How much money?
Because I feel like when he rolled up to the starting line, I couldn't even see what kind of car that was. It looked like a go-kart.
How much money?
He didn't have headlights.
They might not have been on, but I can see a hole where they were. Don't look at the clip. Don't.
I'm not looking at the clip.
How much money?
Oh, it has a front end?
I'm pretty positive it's got a front end. That's why we're betting here. I think it does. You don't think it does, and then you said you would bet money.
Oh, it's all black. I guess it was so dark
out.
I thought it had no front end.
Brad, I had them for an easy 10 or 20 bucks.
There, no bumper or hood. See?
Oh, it doesn't got a bumper.
That's fucking most of the front end. It's got no bumper, no hood. So what does it have?
See.
A couple fenders?
No, those you'll see.
Shut the fuck up, Terry. That's no front end.
That's not a.
Now the grill's gone too. Fuck, what else? Next guy's going to say, hey, and no fenders. What do we call that then? Still had a front end.
How much money?
I ain't betting. Hood and fenders, but no grill or lights. Oh, look at this.
Look at those ones.
Motherfucker.
Look at those ones.
Strip club.
For building combos.
Anyway, move on to the finals. We do coin flip. I pick tails like I always do. Tails never fails. Sure enough, fucking heads. I'm like, son of a bitch. So obviously, right lane has been fucking fire all night. You could literally walk in the right lane and it sounded like the racetrack. Like when you walked in the groove, shoes sticking to it, zip, zip, zip down fucking 120 feet. Left lane felt like somebody fucking dumped pails of water out there and fucking you could skate around with your shoes. Zero stick of any sort. I don't know what was going on with the left lane, but it was like weird. It would just not hold rubber. I would see people do a burnout and I would stand there and I would like right where they did a burnout and I'd be tapping my foot and fucking barely any stick at all. So I was like, well, I know what he's going to say now that he won coin flip. And sure enough, right lane. And I'm like, well, we're fucked. So went back to the trailer, turned the 60 foot down because I knew, as you saw in the previous video, as soon as I let go of the button, it annihilated the tires. And that wasn't even really turned up. I said, our only hope here is to turn the 60 down, get enough forward momentum going, and squeeze it out back. So the boost ramp was very calm in the beginning and fucking to the moon out back. But this was our final. So small tire final.
For the win, high to the dots.
Horrible. You could hear it spinning right out of the 60 and we had fucking no power in it. I took 3 pounds of boost out of the hit. There we go. 200 RPM out of the hit. It still spun like that.
Write that down, guys.
Yeah, write it down.
Write it down.
Horrible. Horrible lane.
Headlights?
Huh?
You see that front end?
Headlights on. I saw the headlights. Yeah, you're right. I was wrong. It was just very dark.
Truth. All night. I love it.
That's fine. Again, I'll admit when I'm wrong. Yeah, still spun. We had no hope. I knew when we were going up there, I told Brad, I'm like, we're already cooked. There's nothing. We swept the lane even with a broom because there was so much rocks and dirt and shit. I'm like, we got to do whatever we can. I was going to tell Brad to go up there with a quick pump sprayer and give us a little bit of, 60-foot edge.
Write that down too, guys. That's a little trick.
Yeah. No one would ever see Brad going up there with a pump sprayer spraying the lane down.
I put it in my backpack and then I have it in my pant leg. I just walk around. Write that down.
Was I slow on the light again? Is he right? I thought we left together. Hold on a minute. I mean, that looks like we left together.
You're okay.
Patrick, I think you're wrong this time.
Oh, boy. Shots fired.
Yeah, we should have. I have a leaf blower in my truck, handheld. We should have brought that. But I don't think it mattered, Brad. There was nothing like, even Trevor's guy, Johnny, was there, and he was walking the lanes with me, and he's like, dude, there's nothing here. I'm like, I took as much power as I can out of the truck to get it, moving, and the only chance I have is the back half. But when a guy's that far out on you on the 60, it's very hard to reel in, especially a little car like that. It makes power, too.
That guy was moving.
Yeah, it's not a slow car. So
no, it would have been a good race, but that guy was.
Yeah. So we were fucked before we even started, but that's fine. He beat me. I take my losses. We did what we could for the lane we were given. It is what it is. That's racing. Sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes you don't. This time, Tails failed me. Fucking coin flip. Hate coin flips.
So,
you were a tiny bit behind him on the light. Looks. Jesus, we got a lot of fucking forensic analyzers out here.
Yeah.
So with that, we packed up and headed home. Got home at 2:30 in the morning. Woke up this morning. The hydro company has decided this morning to shut the power off here all day because they're putting up new posts. Hopefully they're putting up some very nice street lights for my new drag strip. I hope they're at least going to be doing LED lighting. That's
illegal.
Because I would like to have some. I'm going to go out there and ask them if they could put some nice LEDs.
Can't make requests.
I would like some nice LEDs on the new drag strip that they're slowly constructing.
You can't make requests.
Write that down. That's Vicious V. I think this was the guy with the Cadillac V who I met this weekend. Really nice dude. Him and Matt are locked in for 3 to 5K off the trailer. I'd like to see the money put up in front.
Stop it.
John, make sure you get the money and hold on to it. That would be a cool fucking grudge race for sure. I think on the front side, though, it's going to be a little bit different. The shitty part was Matt had the same lane I had, left lane, and I think, honestly, it was a disadvantage. That's just the reality. If you can get two lanes that are similar, that's a different outcome. Then it's just a straight up. That's the only thing I hate about this style of racing, like no prep stuff, is it does happen quite a bit.
And you get a lane that dictates.
Yeah, where one lane is just not as fast as the other one. And when you have cars that are so tightly the same, like they run similar times, 1/10, 2/10 is huge.
Yeah.
So it's not like, I don't know. It's just one of those things that's frustrating. 1K punk out money. Yeah, they should. They should both e-transfer you the money. Yeah, front side, I'll take Matt. All that. That's what I mean. Front side's going to be a different scenario because normally front side lanes are pretty evenly matched. Immokalee, though, see, I say that, but then at Immokalee, the left lane is normally the better lane. Now, at a no prep event, I wouldn't say as much anymore. But if you go there on a Friday night, it's because all the fucking race cars race on the left and all the street cars race on the right. That's true, right? That's a fair thing to say?
Yes.
That's what I've just observed. So when you go there on a Friday test and tune, the better lane's always going to be the left because it's mostly slick tire cars.
I think when they do actual events, it evens out. But for us, what we experience is that way, yes.
Mike put a wing on his truck. I had to put a wing on the car.
Clicking on those. Stop clicking on those.
It ain't from me. I called it in 2024. I said, watch. From 2024 December of 2024. I looked at the post. I said, "Yep,
That's
here
the
we
cars
go."
and wings.
2025. There's probably another 40% more big wings on every car. 2026, it'll probably be everyone has a big wing.
I've seen double wings. What's that?
Did you see the wing on fucking
what's the name of that guy with that
Corolla?
wagon? Yeah, with that wagon thing.
blue
He's got one
Corolla?
off the roof. Yeah. He's got one in the
Holy
back and one off
fuck!
the
It
roof. He's
looks
got
like
two.
a.
Like a
I
sprint
think
car
I got
wing.
the picture. Hold on, I got to
It's
put
like a
that
sprint
picture
car
up.
wing.
That shit is wild.
What's the name of that thing?
That thing looks like he robbed the fucking.
Somebody knows the name of that car. Fucking something like, not Yoshi.
What you're saying, Mr.
Mr. Miyagi was the name. Yeah. Yeah, he's got two of them.
That shit's wild. I saw that wing the other day and I was laughing. I'm like, holy, they've taken the wing to a new level.
Yeah, it reminds me. Yeah, Mr. Miyagi. It reminds me of like a sprint car. Big giant wing right off the roof.
I mean, they do work somewhat. It's just you have to be going pretty fast for them to work, if that makes sense. Let me enter the studio here. I hope it doesn't it might.
Kick you out?
No, make fucking noises. Remember?
That kind of shit.
Do you hear anything? No, right?
No.
Oh, excellent. Because I have a picture. I took a picture of that car on purpose. I was like, holy fuck, what is that?
Oh,
just for people who haven't seen it. Did I delete it? No.
Check this out.
Oh, there it is.
Bam!
You beat me.
Look at that monster.
That's wild.
That's insane.
That's a wing on a wing.
It's a wing on a wing. I got to find a shot of the side of this thing too, because it's.
I got the back of it. That was the picture that I took from the video. Look at the back of that.
Yeah. Yep.
Holy fuck! It's a double-decker wing.
Yeah, it starts at the.
That's the Wang gang for sure.
Starts all the way up underneath that roof wing. Comes all the way back.
No, the wing won't help you save motors. You got to find someone to build you a stronger motor, I think, or something. Maybe the tune's off. Something's fucked up. You're eating way too many motors.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. That car
Looks
works
like
too,
a dirt track wing. Oh, 100%. And
car
everyone's getting more and more. You know, the first time I ever, and I'm going to give Randy credit for this. You know Randy Williams?
What car?
The first time in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
The first time, and he went to Dig or Die. He used to race all the time with that blue Mustang. It looks like Scott's car without the turbo out the back. First time I went out to a Mexican fiesta out in Florida, I ended up having to race Randy with the Trackhawk. Never met him before in my life. And his car pulls up with the fucking wing backwards and like almost vertical. And I'm looking at this car and I'm going, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? I go, who would ever mount their, like, I didn't know if it was a joke, if it was for fun or whatever the hell it was. But I was like, dude, what? It looked like he tilted his wing up to open the trunk and then never fastened it properly, but it was all fastened like that. It was like almost at a 45-degree angle pointing straight up, like a regular aluminum wing like I used to have on the truck.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's how I met Randy. We raced. He beat me. I came back and I talked to him and I'm like, why the fuck is your wing vertical? Like, why would you do that? And he said that they had figured out the downforce with the wing that way and all these other things. And this was way before anyone had big wings on anything. And he's like,
10 years ago.
It helps a lot with downforce, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, really? I'm like, it looks fucking goofy as shit. But he was like, hey, man, it works. So he was one of the early originators of that shit. And now it's like everybody. Everyone's got 9 Lives. Billy put on a 9 Lives wing. All those trucks. We have a wing on the truck now. Does the wing help? It does, but the wing only helps. I can show you actually. Do you want to do some science?
Oh,
Who wants
boy.
to do some science?
You're going
in
to
the
show
chat?
numbers here? We're going to show numbers. We're going to show colored lines and some shit happening.
Do I have numbers on here? I don't really give a fuck, to be
Somebody's
honest. We're slow anyway.
This.
Yeah, they're going to screenshot my fucking data logs. All right, let's do some science, Terry. I don't know how I'm going to do this, though. I have my computer open. Maybe I can put it on the chair. Let me shut the light off.
Yeah.
Does that work? Hold on, let me put it on the... But I need it like this. Nope.
Jesus Christ.
That's not... Hold on. Maybe I'll use this glass. It's not easy. Watch, I'm going to drop this fucking camera in the glass now. All right. Does that work? Like that?
Yes, works.
Somewhat? All
Somewhat.
Right. I'll get rid of you for a minute. Oh, no, but if I get rid of you, I can't...
Yeah,
Can everyone see the science?
Science.
Fuck Terry for a minute.
Look at
We're
those
going to science class. All right. So this is a pass. The red line's your RPM. These are shock sensors in this area here. These are my shock sensors. So the front sensor is turquoise. The rear sensor is purple. This is a pass going down the track. So you can see up here, the TPS, we pulled a wheelie, so we had to cut the TPS a little to bring back the wheelie. And right around this area, we're back into full throttle. So this is the rear shock. We lost a little bit of the shock because of pedaling. And then we hit the gas again, and the shock starts to separate again. But you start to see, this is the rear shock, remember, the purple. The front shocks stay fully extended. But as we start getting into power, right around this area, we're at 120 mile an hour. From 120 mile an hour down to here, you can see the shock starts compressing harder and harder in the rear, even though the front stays the same. Right around 140 mile an hour, it really starts fucking slamming the thing down. So that's what the wing does in essence. It starts putting downforce way out here. But the problem is you only have from here to here that it's doing anything. So really it's from like 110 mile an hour to 140 plus mile an hour is the only area it's going to do anything. So if you look at how far that would be into the run, start this. You're only really starting to see anything at like 4.5 seconds, maybe 4. So we'll say, so you've got about 2 seconds worth of extreme downforce. I'll bring Terry back.
Or in his world, it's about half the run. 4 seconds in, about half his run.
Yeah. For me, it's half the run. But there's a little bit of science on big wings and what they do. Do they work? Yeah. I think if you have a... Is Ben bored with my... Did he just give me the sleeping Z's?
Yeah, and then somebody called you Casey Mike. I love it.
I don't know. I thought people might be interested. Hey, if you're not interested in our science, no problem.
Write that down.
Yeah, the wing works harder the faster you go. But the problem in 8th mile is, like, I can imagine if you did a 1/4 mile, you probably have 1,000 fucking foot-pounds pressed down on the back. My truck would probably be dragging the roll pin because of the amount of downforce. The problem in the 8th mile is you really need a fucking car that back halves quickly. So if you've got a fucking car that does 115 mile an hour in the 8th, that wing's not going to do shit for you. That's my point. you've really got to be getting after it out back and having some mile an hour because you need that wind resistance to press down on the wing. I think a butthurt bar is more useful in a no prep situation, like back half, no prep. I think the wing probably would hurt people on the front half because it's going to lift the front tires up eventually. And remember, you're pressing down all that weight on the suspension, so it's also changing the geometry of the suspension. On a leaf spring, I don't know. That's why I'm not 100% sold on it. It works, but for the area that it starts working at, normally we never had a problem there anyway. So it could be actually slowing you down a little bit because now it's adding all that downforce, pressing down on the tire, like it's changing things. It's hard to say. But like I said, you really have to have a car that's getting after it. Like Billy's big block probably has enough mile an hour out back that it's worthwhile to put that wing on it. But the average guy who might have just like a regular fucking, maybe he does 123 mile an hour in the eighth or something, that wing's not really going to help you. And you can see it in the data. It does fucking nothing until you're up to a certain mile an hour. So, like I said, I'm happy to share the knowledge that we learn. Absolutely not. Well, that's on the big end, though, where you really need it, if you think. You don't, though. We don't lose the tire on the big end. We lose the tire either right after the 60 foot or right around 330. The big end, you're normally going fast enough already that I don't know.
You think you've been able to put more power in on the big end, though?
I put the same power, and it's done the same thing because I just look at the drive shaft curve. The drive shaft curve out the back there, like past 330, I never really have many spikes unless there's bumps. And even when there's bumps, the leaf spring and the wing doesn't help over the bumps. If anything, it's probably making it worse because it's fucking really hammering down on the back end. So it's loading the leaf springs harder. I mean, I'm just talking from a leaf spring point of view. I don't know, maybe on a 4-link it's better. But I only have experience with leaf springs and a lot of experience with leaf springs now. Because we've tried a lot of shit and we're going to try some more new shit this winter that we can report back. Terry loves when I do science experiments. Terry, we got to keep trying new things. I want to learn every last aspect of a leaf spring. So that's my goal before I switch to 4-link, because then it's going to be brand new again. I won't know a fucking thing. I mean, I know a lot of things. I'm not going to say I wouldn't know a fucking thing, but it's going to be another learning experience. Shit, now Mike's on the left. Oh, sorry. Hold on.
Let's get that. Oh, no. You got to... Jesus, God.
There we go. That's what I have to do. Is that better? Jesus Christ. Like, is it... You guys get rattled by the littlest things.
Yeah, felt good there.
No, that's not true because I've tried that already. I've tried different angles, and if you read about this stuff, which I have, at a certain point, there's too much angle, and then you actually lose downforce. It goes the opposite way because then there's something with the way the air goes around the airfoil. So there's a sweet spot for an airfoil at a certain amount of degrees, depending on what airfoil you have. That's why those wings that 9 Lives has and Billy has 2 airfoils on it. That's the reasoning behind it. I have the fucking poverty Temu version that I built myself that isn't a fucking $2,000 wing.
It's bent. And
it's bent because Mike fucking welded it so hot that it arced the 2 ends down. So we got a real custom.
Yeah.
But you know what? Now that I've had it on the truck, I love it. I love how it looks. I don't know. I like the truck. Looks like but I may take the tailgate off. I don't think I need the tailgate anymore. So that we get more airflow through the box.
Stop it.
That's a proven thing on pickup trucks.
I saw it on Mythbusters.
Why? It doesn't do anything?
Yeah, it did.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, actually, no.
We don't need.
Okay.
Technically, we don't need that tailgate anymore because the wing now is welded to the chassis.
They were testing gas mileage.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about gas mileage.
They weren't testing.
With the wing where we have it now, the tailgate is just a fucking. It makes the air go like this in the back, in a big loop. Okay, it throws all the dirt into the turbos. It'll do it regardless because it comes up over the cab and swirls where the turbos are. But I think we can get rid of the tailgate. It's useless at this point. Before we used to strap the weight to the tailgate, but I don't. Now we strap the weight to the wing. Next,
it'll be the front end. There's no. It's a slippery slope.
Mike, should I put a wing on the? Absolutely.
100%.
That way, when you're really cooking across, what are they doing? How much room do they have? Can you get up to 140 mile an hour at the Derby?
No, but you can get 30 or so, 35 before you.
35.
Oh, it's painful.
If you're gonna put a big wing on the Derby car, it better look like this, or don't even talk to me. Okay.
Half the Derby hits are in reverse anyway, so I don't know how long it's gonna last.
The next big wing I want to see on a car, it better look like that. Because if you want true downforce, you got to have that fucker up in the heavens where you're really getting that thick air. You got to be in the atmosphere. That's the big wing right there. Legit.
Different. Well, the temperature of the air up there is
different. The air is way thicker up there.
Yeah, it makes sense. You get into a different DA, I think.
You can't race it.
The DA on the wing. Yeah.
Yeah, that could be true. Thinking if you chop the top and put on.
Yeah, that's where we're headed at this point.
I think if you chop the top and put it on a 30-degree angle, you could pick up a little more speed.
Yeah. Yep. We should.
Yeah, I'm going to sit in the car like this with the roof right at my helmet.
Here's what I'm thinking.
Aero.
Yeah. Aero, the roof. We chop the roof to where the roof is angled right at the wing. I mean, let's just get everything lined up. Front end, roof, wing. So let's just start chopping things.
You know what I'm thinking?
All my Sawzall batteries are charged.
We make a giant tin cone that goes from the front doors over the whole truck so that it looks just like a nail, like a
bullet.
A bullet, like pointed though, like
yeah,
goes literally to a fucking
dangerous
1-inch point.
Yep.
You will have the most aerodynamic bullet, and if you hit anybody, you will go right through them like a fucking anything you hit, you will just fly right through them.
Yeah, big.
Imagine the aero, and then we put a wing on the back of it, just so we have the wing. So the wing will go on the back of the bullet.
Yeah,
it'll be the most aerodynamic thing on there on the no prep scene. No one's done that yet. No one has made a pointed front end. You've heard it here first.
Did they make a big wing for the Trackhawk?
Oh, we can put a big wing on the Trackhawk, right on the roof. So when you go through the car wash, it rips it right off.
We're not going through any car washes. Let's step back a second. We're not driving through a car wash.
Exactly. But with more point. Yeah, I think Terry and I need to start some science like Bill Nye used to do. We need to get on our scientific outfits and start recording stuff this winter. We might have to do that, Terry.
Like Pinky and the Brain.
Yeah. You'll be the brain. I'll be Pinky. Maxwell looks like the fucking brain. Yes, that's what I'm saying. You guys, anyone who follows us on this live feed gets this useful scientific information before anybody else does. I guarantee you next year we're going to have pointed nose cars for aero.
Chop top trucks and wedges.
It's going to look like a bunch of
zombie apocalypse vehicles.
Yeah, just like Mad Max style. Everything to a point.
Yep.
Point, even if you make them like square points, just so it cuts through the air.
All right, you made your point.
Oh, you're so dumb. Fill your glass up. No, we don't go in the ditch in here, but I'm running out of orchards.
Did you see the new Halloween orchard pack?
What?
Oh, babe.
You better be stocking them in your fridge.
Dude, I was literally trying to order some for you.
What's Halloween? Are they
Hold
pumpkin
on,
spice orchards?
Just calm down, chat. Don't be giving away my secrets here. I'm getting a photo.
They have Halloween pumpkin spice.
No, they're
orchards?
not fucking pumpkin spice. They're like stupid. Somebody better not. So,
You know what else I was thinking? You ever see those wings on the dualies that they do to put the air over the trailer?
Yeah, up on top of the
that
roof.
Fucking top wing.
Yeah, amen to that.
Hey.
Let's do that too.
We might as well. I think we need to make a pointed front end on the S10 with a roof wing like that, dually style.
Listen.
And then put that double decker out back. We will have so much downforce that we'll drag the frame as we go through the
I hate everything you're saying right now, but I'm in. I might regret this. How do I share screen again? What am I doing?
You go to the little thing at the bottom with the X, the TV with the X in the middle.
It's a plus symbol. It's not an X.
Whatever.
Share screen.
Let's see what you got.
Go. Boom.
The Thriller Pack.
The Thriller Pack, dude.
But what's in it? Go down. Scroll down.
Limited edition.
What did this say?
Blood orange.
Ooh.
Berry bewitched. Sinful apple and headless pumpkin.
Ew.
Well, don't ew me. There's probably something.
Okay, are you ordering one or what?
Yes, I'm going to order a few.
All right, order them. I'll sample them in November.
Right after ooh. They get a couple. I got you. No, I see how this is going to be. Ooh, get me 3.
Oh, that sounds horrible. Make sure you order 4 packs.
Okay. That's all I'm saying. I got pumped today. I saw something about it.
Pumpkin? I got to try that pumpkin just out of plain spite.
Yeah.
Just because. As of now, they're closed.
For February, yeah.
Yeah. Terry was going to host a race there, but they're closed as of now. Will that change? I'm not sure. But
hopefully.
All the information so far is that they're closed. Yes. If you don't have a crew to unbolt your wang, and if it ain't 3 levels, you're an amateur. I'll be the first to say it now. If you don't at least have 3 tiers of that wang, I almost want to make a 3-tier wang just for fun, just to see how it would look. It might flip the truck fucking clean over. Terry's been watching too many myths. Oh, Terry loves Mythbusters. That's where we get our science from.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Shop truck door stops. There. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Ben knows. He can see the vision. I got to buy some sheet metal tomorrow. I got a busy day. I don't know how we're going to work on the motor, though. We're going to have to take that cone right off. It's got to be unboltable. It's going to get hot in there. I'm going to cut some slits to vent it.
It could be 2 pieces, one that flips forward and one that flips backwards. Opens up.
Or like the old hot rods. You know how they have the 2 sides that come up on the front end?
Yeah.
With little handles?
Yeah.
Yeah. Put some Home Depot fucking bookshelf.
Just a couple finger holes, Just
yeah, we don't have to get fancy. You're right. Why spend extra money?
Finger it.
We'll finger it. Which, the Angry Orchards? I don't know what we're talking about here. Yeah, the shop truck, when I'm done with it, is going to weigh fucking 10,000. It's going to be, I'm going to need a dump truck axle in the back. Yeah. It's going to have so much downforce, we're going to need dump truck axles.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of trucks, I've been really slacking with YouTube videos, but
people are missing out.
This fucking truck has come out. I'm very happy with what I've done here. This truck has come out exactly what I was envisioning when I bought it.
Come a long way.
There is 1 inch of finger gap between the front tire and the fenders. Or not even the fenders. I mean the top of the, whatever that you want to call that, wheel wells.
Wheel wells.
There is a 1-inch gap in between the tire and the wheel well, and it doesn't rub. I don't know how it's even possible. It's rubbed like 3 times the whole time I've driven it, which I'm fine with. And they were big bumps.
Yeah.
Somehow I have pulled this off and made it so it is static dropped at that height and doesn't rub. I patted myself on the back the other day.
It's beautiful.
Because I took pieces of every kind of lift kit or lowering kit and pieced it together myself for the ultimate riding static drop. Because normally, okay, on those trucks, now we're going off topic. Normally on a full-size truck like that, they do the flip kit. It's cheap. You know, you take the axle, you take the original leaves, and you just flip the axle to the other side of the leaves. It gives it a 5-inch drop. You got to C-notch the frame. Problem with that is, normally, because now you're on top of the leaf, the way the leaves react, you end up fucking hitting the box. Some of you may know this, some of you may not. But in my younger years, when I was much better looking, we used to dabble in air ride trucks, lowered trucks. 90s was a big mini truck. Fucking, that was the time. Like, everyone had mini trucks. You used to go down the highway, dump that fucker on the highway, put titanium blocks and shoot fucking rooster tails of sparks as high as the eyes could see. And we used to drag them up and down the road. And that's what we did. Burnouts, all kinds of shit. So I come from the mini trucking era. So I love lower trucks. Like, it takes me back to a better time than where we are now. So I've pieced together, instead of doing the normal flip kit, I went with a 2-inch lowered leaf spring, which is a much softer leaf spring, still C-notched, but the leaves are still underneath. Did the frame relocation brackets, which brings the leaf spring up, maintaining still the proper pinion angle. You can jump in the bed of that truck and it never hits anything. And it is so smooth now, like when you go over bumps, because it's got less, I mean, you probably can't tow a Bobcat with it anymore or anything stupid like that. But for a street truck like driver, it actually surprised me how well it drives. I put new control arms in the front. It's got the lowering springs with, I put a little fucking top hat on it. New shocks. The spindles, lowering spindles, new control arms that had more adjustment than the factory ones, so you're able to tuck the wheels in, camber them a little bit. I'm so pumped at how it turned out. The thing is so nice to drive. I drive it every day now, like everywhere. I don't care.
Just because.
It is absolutely better than I thought it would be. Because when I bought that truck, I was, we talked, and I was like, I'm going to build this truck for a little fun, zip around, whatever. I've done all the body work on it. It has 0 rust on it now. I sandblasted the frame, painted it all. Like, the truck is clean. I am so pumped. I tuned it, so now the motor runs fucking perfect. It's just like an all-round fun thing to drive. So I think I'm probably going to keep this truck for a while now. And if by chance I work hard enough and save up enough money, eventually I'd like to put that fucking screw blower on it. Just cause. I have to do it before I die. There's one thing that I've always wanted since I was fucking 12 years old. It's one of those old hot rod screw blown fucking cars. I don't care if the thing makes 300 horsepower. As long as it's got that giant chrome supercharger hanging out of the top with the big fucking tunnel ram where I can't make left turns without asking the guy beside me if the coast is clear.
You got to have a spotter.
Yeah.
And I
got to ride around with a spotter. I'm fine with it because I would have accomplished one of my childhood dreams. So that's going to be the plan with that truck. We're going to eventually put like an 871 blower on it. I was going to do it to that Jeep we had. But I think this truck is the truck to do it on because I can envision what it looks like, and it's going to be fucking amazing. So Stay tuned. I will try to make more videos as I do shit. I do have videos of working on the truck. That's it right there. That's what
just for the people's reference here.
Just cause there's no other outside reason other than I want to look at the truck when I see it on the driveway, and I want to see that blower hanging out of the hood. I want at least fucking 12 inches, if not more, of fucking motor coming out of the top of the hood. I don't give a fuck if it's up to the roof line. I want it to look so ridiculous that when you drive down the street, people are like, what in the fuck is that? Yeah, it's a 5.3, but I'm going to be building a 408 for it, probably. And then if I retire from racing, either the S10 motor is going to go in there with that screw blower, and if I don't, then I'm going to put a 408 in there, again, with the thing Terry just posted. It's going to be big. It's going to be ugly. It's going to have a fucking huge belt drive on it. And that's going to be the new official shop truck for the actual shop that we'll take around to car shows and stuff. I don't give a fuck about racing with it. I'll put Caltracks on it just because when I do burnouts, I don't want to fucking tear the rear end right out of the thing. But I don't care about going fast. I don't care about any of that. If I can go up the street and just fucking blow the tires clean off that thing, I'll be happy.
Sitting in a red light.
Yeah, I just want to sit at the red light and I want to strobe, have that blower strobe. So Terry and I are sitting in there like we're listening to fucking 90s hip hop. That's the plan.
I'm in. At least 12 inches sticking out. I mean, that's halfway decent.
So that's the plan with the Silverado. If I don't get bored of it and sell it. But for now, I love the truck. It's turned out amazing. And Terry, how's the Trackhawk? We're going to turn that fucker up. Make it Florida's fastest Trackhawk.
I wake up and I'm just like, oh, I could probably use a energy drink. I'll just drive on down to the gas station this morning. Yeah, looking for reasons.
Yeah, you're 100% right. That was a lie.
People listen.
I got a sickness, okay? I'm sick. I can't help it.
Trackhawk's good. Are we going to turn it up towards the world's fastest?
No. No, what we're going to do, I'll tell you right now, because I have experience in this.
You guys write this down.
You better write this down.
Write this down.
I am going to dial in Terry's truck that it is going to be the most reliable 650 bracket truck you've ever seen. That all he's going to have to do is cut lights, and we are going to enter it in our 650 classes that we do. Yes, we are. Don't even shake your head. I don't even want to fucking hear it. We are going to make it a 650 reliable, full interior, 650 all day bracket truck. So all Terry has to do is cut a light. It'll only be the light. Other than that, it'll run 650 on the button. I will make sure of it every single pass. Okay, Terry? That's the plan. Because we're not going to make it the fastest fucking thing, because if we're doing that, you don't have the financial backing to do that.
Write that down. Write that down, the fees, because this will come full circle.
See?
Me and Heather talked today about what I was going to need to do.
Heather and I have already talked. We don't need to talk to you. It's our truck. You're just the driver and the bank account. You just pay the monthly.
Okay, I see.
You just pay the installments, and Gator and I'll fix you up. 650. You're running 650. I'm not taking no. You fuck me on the S10. You are not doing it to me on the Jeep. The Jeep is running 650s. Yes. 100% Gator, but you don't understand. We have a very big 650 class in our events, and Terry needs to get out and start doing some racing because I'm tired of listening to his shit. Tell me how shit I am, and now it's going to be my turn. I'm going to put him in the driver's seat, and when he doesn't cut a light, I'm going to say, I'm going to film it all, and then we're going to bring it on the show here, and we're going to say, look at fucking
talk about my lights.
Slow-ass Terry's fucking light here that he sucked at, and it still ran 650 on the button. I 110% guarantee that I can make that truck run 650s like it's its job. The other
Let's see about
Trackhawks we had running this weekend. Oh, speaking of that, I forgot to. Heather said sell it. We ain't selling that. No, I got a practice tree for Terry. Don't worry. I'm going to give him that too. We're going to get Terry fucking dialed, and we're going to also get him another red racing suit.
We're
That's his
not.
Christmas present. Oh,
We're
fuck
not
yeah.
going to have Santa's
You
little
have
helper
to
around.
have.
Suck it.
No,
I
you
ain't
gotta.
wearing.
You got a
Not
red.
a snowball's chance, dude.
Okay, then I'm getting
If
you.
we're
a
going to do it
fucking
right,
blue one.
then it's got to be green.
Green.
It's got to
Green
be a
for
little
what?
elf with a little elf outfit.
Oh, God.
Santa and his little elf. If we're going to do it, we can't have two Santas. There's no fucking such thing as two Santas, but there's definitely Santa and his little helpers. I'll wear a green one. How about that? All green.
All right. Fair enough. That's fine. You're fucking hilarious. So the plan this winter, you can write this down in the notes as well. We're getting Terry a green racing suit.
Yeah.
And we're going to be running the 650 class in the Sinister South Trackhawk because it's not going to break it. It's going to be reliable, still street driven, street car. And Terry, that's enough speed for Terry to handle. I don't want to overwhelm him going any faster than that. So
your ass.
Buis can wear the gingerbread. What's the little gingerbread guy?
Yeah, from Shrek.
Yeah, from Shrek. He can be the gingerbread guy.
Dude.
Same height. See? Garrett said red suit. Now we'll get Terry a green suit. That's fine. He can be the elf. By February. I'm talking about in fucking Georgia. Never mind February.
Georgia. Oh,
This motherfucker's got to be ready.
We're going hard and fast.
That's fine. It won't take much. You got everything I need. You're bringing all the ingredients. I'll bring the sauce, and we'll mix it all together, and ta-da, 650 all day. We'll do that on the streets. Get prepared, Terry.
I'm looking at green suits right now. I'm looking at green suits right now.
You better order one. I want you to be safe. And if you don't do it and you puss out, I know someone who will. She has no problem smashing the gas pedal, so she blacks out, I heard.
Oh, hey, she don't remember what happened.
Yeah, so I'm fine with that. I'll know that as long as she smashes the gas pedal, it'll do what it needs to do.
Oh, you fuck.
Oh, stop it.
Okay, I'm back on the green racing suits.
Terry's not the Grinch.
Like Oscar the Grouch. Is that the guy that lived in the trash can?
Yeah,
Oscar the
that's
Grouch?
fucking Wajdi's car, the Grinch.
Oh, yeah. He's back, I saw.
Oh, I forgot. We had a little something.
Oh,
It's
God.
funny you downloaded the same picture that I had already downloaded earlier.
I saw it last week or something. He was out somewhere. Oh, and no.
Oh, wrong picture.
No, wrong one. And then I heard Casey Max was talking about him on possibly a good choice for that all-wheel drive deal again.
Who?
Casey Max was talking about the Miyagi car for
Miyagi.
some people he would consider.
I thought you were talking about the Grinch. I'm like, Wajdi's
No.
car ain't for fucking Florida. I'll tell you that right now.
No.
That is not a backside car. Look at this guy.
What are you doing?
I was just out for a little ride.
Was like day one, so I had to drive it around.
Look at how happy you were.
It's
What
just
a
a
happy
used
guy.
Jeep Grand Cherokee, guys. That's all. Nothing to be worried about.
He's a boss.
Yes, I won.
Terry always wins. He races himself every day. See? It's Trackhawk Terry now. Whenever you see him in the street, you say, "What's up, Trackhawk Terry?"
No, I got a lot to learn.
Smartest move he ever made, buying one of these, because he already knows.
Don't say it.
I'm just saying. He's blessed to have a good friend that knows a couple things about these things.
I knew a guy who knew a guy, so
Imagine you bought that BMW. I would have opened the hood and been like this. What the fuck is that?
where are
Is
all
that
the stuff?
inline
That's the
six
stuff.
cylinder?
It was
Would have
nice.
been gagging.
It was super nice.
Yeah, super nice.
Super expensive.
Poor Gator getting parked in his park. Yeah, Terry just parks in the middle on an angle now. So as the neighbors drive by, they're like, "Ooh, wee, look at that." Terry got the Trackhawk.
It's just a Grand Cherokee.
Yeah, it looks like one.
I agree. I'm working on it.
Wait till we put 4 slicks on that bitch. Bead locks.
It better be all the way around. None of that peasant shit.
None of that half-ass shit.
None
Hey,
of
if
that
you're
half-
spending
you're-
money,
Yeah.
you got to spend the
We're going
6
all in.
grand, not the 3.
Yeah, I'm not ever going to buy a new set of wheels. One and done.
Oh.
They're so expensive.
Well, what is coming up? This weekend's War in the Woods.
Speaking of, let's just slow down for a second.
Slow down.
Speaking of Trackhawks,
Yes. Oh, that's
did
right.
you have any that did well this weekend? You know, one,
We
two,
We
four?
had a bunch, actually.
Okay.
I asked, hold on a minute. Let's go through this quickly. You're absolutely right. I completely forgot.
Just
I got
saying.
way off topic. This is the problem. See, that's why you're here, to reel me back in.
Just saying.
I don't think he sent me the... Oh, maybe he did. Yes, he did.
My favorite part of watching the whole stream was when I saw Batista getting yelled at by a lady. It was the best thing ever.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
So,
speaking of wild things, let's go through some of the finals. Sorry, guys. We jumped way out of left field, and now I'm coming right back. So this weekend, we had a couple of our Trackhawks that we built and tuned here at the shop. Running some of they ran the all-wheel drive class and the OG street racer class, and they both made it to the finals. One of them made it to the finals of, oh no, yeah, one or two, I forget now. They were both like right semifinals, finals. The two Trackhawks made it to the all-wheel drive final, which we have here, so we can show that.
OG Street. OG Street.
Left lane. Left lane.
I have a
So
question.
our boy Cody raced my other customer Mark in the finals. That was the finals of all-wheel drive. Cody's got a stock blower nitrous combination with built motor, built transmission. Mark has a stock Trackhawk with a Whipple, and that's it. So obviously Cody has the advantage. Mark actually did beat Cody one race prior to that. Cody bought back in because Mark got the jump on him.
Yep.
But outside of that, I mean, on paper, Cody does have the much faster Jeep. Mark, there's no way Cody could run down Mark, but Mark can't run down Cody. So Cody left before Mark this round. There's no way Mark was going to catch him. But very impressed with both Jeeps. I'm actually really impressed with that Whipple. I mean, my expectations for Cody's Jeep are very high. Mark's, my expectations haven't been that high, but he's really been working at it and like spending a lot of time testing and stuff. I'm pretty impressed with that Whipple on a stock. Like his truck is everything stock. It's a stock engine, stock transmission, stock transfer case. He brought the truck here. I tried to put a smaller pulley on that Whipple, give it a little more sauce. Transmission said, we're not playing that game today. So before I blew up his transmission, I put back a little bit bigger pulley. I think we're at the max of what that Whipple will do in a full stock thing. I mean, it's going to be a matter of time till he wears something out, either the transfer case, the transmission. I think engine-wise, the engine seems happy, but that truck has like shit. He brought me that truck when it had like 5,000 kilometers, which is what, 3,000 miles or something. Like it was brand new. It's a 2021. We did a max effort E85 build on it, stock blower. And then he was like, no, we got to go faster. So then we put the Whipple on it, and it's been going pretty fast considering like the setup on it being as stock as it is. But now it's got like 14,000 kilometers, which is like, what, 9,000 miles? I don't know the exact math on that, but it's something like that. 10,000 is 6, I believe, right?
You lost me at kilometers or whatever the fuck you.
Anyway, let's say it has 8,000 miles on the truck. It's been putting in work, and the transmission's holding for now. So he's gonna keep. Every time I see him, though, he's like, "You don't think we could turn it up a little bit more?" I'm like, "We tried that. It does not like it." I tried. I did 2 pulls with it, and by the second pull, I could feel like the shudder. You know, when a transmission's not, the clutches aren't like in life. But I've driven enough of these things and worked on enough of them that I can feel when, before you break them, that you're teetering on breaking things. And I can see in the data logs and stuff, the slip percentage. So I think we're going to leave it like that for now, unless he really wants to break something or build the transmission. He needs to, I would love to see that motor stay stock and build a transmission and then creep up on that motor and see the limitation of the motor. Like if he was like, hey man, I want to build a motor and transmission, I would say, let's build the tranny first.
See what
and then for science, let's push the motor and see how far we can get with that motor. Because I did the same thing with my original Jeep with nitrous.
When you knew it was time, it was...
Yeah, like when I had a second motor being built already for the truck and I had the stock one in there, I was like, well, now's the best time. Let's start fucking squeezing the spray to it and see what the limitation of nitrous will be. And I found what the limitation of nitrous would be. So, yeah, it was really impressive, and I was super pumped that they were both in the finals. And then we had the OG Street final. Who was on this? Cody and the GTR?
OG Street was... Yeah, the GTR.
All right, final. All right, final of OG Street.
Sorry, it was Mark and the GTR because Mark beat Cody earlier in the day. I guess he didn't buy back then.
Into that one.
Into that. So the final for OG Street was the Whipple Trackhawk versus I don't know what's done to this GTR, but...
All right, final of OG Street.
So much drama in the LBC.
Left lane, GTR taking the win.
Yeah, so there was a little bit of drama because the GTR was racing another class and they were already over curfew at the racetrack. So he had to hot lap the GTR. So his guys were freaking out about that. They had no time to cool, but the track literally said, listen, you guys either run this race or we're shutting the track down.
Yeah.
So you can bring it up, race, or call it a night. So they came up and raced. Obviously, a GTR back half's like a motherfucker. So
yeah,
a stock Trackhawk with a Whipple is not really someone was saying that GTR is 2,400 horsepower. I don't believe that, but I would believe that it was probably 14 or 1,500. So, I mean, that's a tough beat, but still proud of Mark. He did great. Yeah, the GTR was fast. And then we had the the save of the week. Yeah. I don't like ever seeing that because luckily the car in the right lane stalled.
Yep, wasn't out there.
That could have been, I mean, with the amount of wheel speed she had leaving the hole, I think he would have already been gone.
Hopefully, yeah.
But that's the kind of stuff where people end up either getting hurt or writing off their shit. So I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. I mean, I'm happy she saved her car. Obviously, I never want to see anyone ball that up, but that's the second time they've done that at TMP. So I think maybe it's time to do some back of the track testing before racing, maybe just to get it a little more dialed in so you're not pulling those kind of moves, because it is a little scary. I mean, I wouldn't want someone's car fucking flying around like that. And you can see how much wheel speed it had. It was probably doing 160 mile an hour by 80 feet. So just something to think about. I'm not going to trash her. I'm glad she saved the car, but I think they should definitely spend a little time testing, because that can be scary for other people. Like, say she, treed someone like that and you were sleeping and she got out in front of you and then came across like that as you're like, if I was at full acceleration in the 60 foot, even if I hit the brakes, I'm not going to stop. The front tires could be off the ground. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And a fucking lawn darter to go right through that thing and destroy my truck, which I have way too much money in. I would be fucking livid. So anyway, that was the save of the week. I'm glad she saved her car, but I think they should go and do some testing before coming out to competition to try to figure out how to 60 foot that thing. 2 times you get lucky. The third time normally is when shit goes bad. You know what I mean? That's just the odds of, yeah, I don't want to see anyone wreck, and I don't want to see her wreck her car or
anybody else.
Yeah, or hit anyone else's car, because I know they will not be happy about that. There were a lot of records. Yeah, no, I agree. That's just that's what I'm saying. I think more testing is required. I thought the track worker was gonna on that point, now that we're fucking 4 orchards deep.
Oh boy.
Here it comes. Just to finish, let's finish off the show with a bang.
Write this down.
My one thing that always bothers me about going to that place to race is no matter who's hosting a race, what's going on there, it always seems to have the same toxic environment. People are always fighting. They're always yelling at each other. There's always something going on. Even in the pits, I hear people screaming at each other. Fuck you. Fuck this. They sound like they're going to fight all the time. I don't know what it is about that atmosphere there, but even Saturday, I didn't even really want to be there. I'll be honest. It's one of my least favorite places to race at this point. I do it because it's close to me. It's local. I try to support local. I try to support local racetracks. I try to support Mike Batista because I know he's trying to do shit there. But that place honestly has the most toxic environment out of any race place that I race at. It is always the same situation. It is always people yelling, screaming. No one ever throws fists. It's all just a bunch of fucking loudmouths yelling at each other, telling everyone, fuck you, oh, I'll kill you, this, that. It's all bullshit. Like, I walk around and I listen to these people, and it's just like so dumb every single time, and it goes every single time. It didn't matter if it was OSO. It didn't matter if it's Mike Batista's races. It doesn't matter. It's just that atmosphere is like toxic. It's always been like that for years now. And it's just like, I don't know. It makes you not want to race there, in all honesty. Like, I used to get hyped to go there. Now it's like, fuck, is there anything else we can do this weekend? Or is that the only option? Because I don't know. That's my personal opinion. It's just what I see going around there. Like, no one's ever happy. Everyone's always fucking pissed off. There's always people yelling, screaming. The import guys too, like there are a bunch of guys with Civics just fucking popping off on each other, but no one ever throws any fists. Like, I don't know how all these guys, maybe it's my generation, but if you're yelling in each other's faces like that, normally to me, that means like, that's it. We might as well fight, because they're saying a lot of disrespectful shit, but I guess they don't want to get thrown out of the track, which I understand, but eventually someone's going to get hurt. Like, you can only mouth off to people like that for so long before somebody fucking, you're going to mouth off to the wrong guy. I learned that from a very young age. There's some fucking crazy motherfuckers out there that, to them, that's enough to do some real damage. So, I don't know. Maybe it's the I don't know. It's just always like that. Every single time it's like that. It's like you already know that that's just how it's going to be. So I don't know how you fix that. I don't even know if you can fix that. I think that's just the environment. Like, that's what people, I get it. No prep is grimy and this and that, but we also don't have to be complete fucking assholes to each other all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So even at Immokalee, I mean, I don't see that there.
No, we don't have that.
Like, I don't see people in each other's faces all night fucking, fuck your mother, I'm going to fucking kill you and this and that. And they don't do shit, though.
Wow.
All they do is just talk. They're like fucking squirrels. They just yip, 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 yip to each other, and then they disperse. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I don't know. Like I said, I can see it going badly one day because it's going to just be the wrong guy. I don't like that shit personally. I don't get involved in shit like that unless I need to get involved in it, It's not worth it. I don't want to go to jail for what? Over some bullshit because your car wasn't at the line fast enough or some stuff. Who cares? It's all dumb. No, they definitely don't have guns nowadays. Not up here. That would be very rare. Money brings stupidity. Yeah, I don't know. But it's not even money because there's no money there. This race, guys were winning fucking $500, $300. Like, it's fucking stupid. It's not even real money. I can see it. Like, and I get it. Racers get heated, but it's just so toxic every single race. I don't understand why it's always got to be toxic all the time. Like, just come and have some fun. There's no fucking money involved anyway. It's a joke. You're racing for less than you spent. So, who cares? I don't know. The older trans drugs being given out in Toronto. I guess. I don't know. Virginia. Yeah, maybe that's the thing. Maybe, like I said, I think it's only a matter of time before somebody lips off to the wrong person, and then it's just going to blow up. I mean, we almost saw a fight last time. I'm not going to name people who were in it. But again, couple shoves, and then that's it. Fucking high school, the minute you shove the guy, that's fucking over. Like, we're someone's going down, like, but no, it's just a lot of fucking shit talking, shoving, and fucking bullshit. We have guns in Canada, but not like in the US. People aren't carrying guns in their cars and shit. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Maybe it's just a different generation, and now I sound like that old guy. You know what I mean? I don't know. I guess growing up in the country and shit, we just grew up different. We didn't talk to each other like that. You know what I mean? And if you did, there was a reason for it. You come in hot like that around here, you better come in hot and ready, because that's how it's going to be. And that's fine. But anyway, hopefully people calm down a little and just enjoy racing. I don't think we need that kind of fucking hostility all the time. Is Maxwell going to be on the laptop this weekend? Maxwell will definitely be with me. We've had a long discussion. We're gonna do our best. I'd really like to work hard at a War in the Woods. That's been a bucket list thing, to try to win True Street one of these years. We're gonna try it this year. There's a lot of fast guys. I'm not counting anyone out. We're gonna come there and we're gonna do the best we can, and that's it. If we win or lose.
I mean, we're trying to get a Little Caesar sponsorship because this guy's hot and ready. Okay,
No.
Little Caesars, if you're listening.
Dude, I'm old now. Those days are done.
Sunday Night Shit Show, hot and ready.
Yeah, those days are
Call
done.
me.
I have no
Little
interest.
Caesar.
This is what I'm saying. I have no interest in fighting. I don't know
Don't call Mike.
why they even start all this shit.
Don't listen to him.
There's
Don't
no
call Mike.
point.
Call me. We're looking for sponsorship. Little Caesars. Meet me.
I
Hot
was
ready.
0 and 23 high school fighting. I got my fucking ass handed to me in grade 10, and I will never forget it. It was the best thing that ever happened to me, as weird as that sounds.
Slowed you down.
In grade 10, I was one of those lippy little shits that thought he was hot shit, and I fucking lipped off to the wrong guy, and he was like, I don't know, fucking some big-time rugby player. It was in high school. That motherfucker grabbed me and threw me down 3 flights of stairs. I didn't even know if I was upside down, which way I was going. I have never been thrown so hard down a fucking set of stairs. I bounced off the first set, hit the second set, bounced off the next set, right to the bottom.
What
I
day
fucked
is
up
it?
my shoulder, my elbow. He walked down the stairs. It looked like slow motion. When he got to the bottom, he stood above me and he said, "You want some fucking more, smart mouth?" And I was like, "No, sir. We're done here. I fucking learned my lesson." And then that was that. Grade 9, I got stabbed fighting another dude, and then got expelled. Oh no, grade 10. Yeah, later in the year, grade 10, I got expelled for fighting. So yeah, it's shitty. But once in a while, you need a good fucking ass kicking. It teaches you a lot about life. I think everyone needs a good ass kicking every once in a while, because it lets you know where you stand in the fucking food chain. I think the problem is not a lot of people have gotten a good old fashioned ass kicking, so their mouth they just run their mouth because they've never actually gotten their teeth kicked in.
Well,
I got my ass handed to me a few times, and I respect everybody for that reason. So whatever, we'll see. Like I said, I just stand back and watch. I got no interest in any of that yelling, hooting, hollering, and I get heated. Terry knows that. I just sit in the S10. You'll hear me fucking yelling through the helmet.
Feeling it. He closes the visor, and when he gets full of tears, that's when he knows, and he can't breathe.
Yeah, when you open the visor and water pours out,
then he can breathe again.
Yeah.
Look at the size of that guy.
No, it is. I think it is different times, because I even talk. My son's 15 years old, and I roughhouse with him and stuff, and yeah, they ain't about that life.
Soft as baby shit.
Yeah, they. I don't know.
The
They're just different.
Years,
He tells me too. He's like, "Hey, man, you know, there's this kid bothering me at school. Little, he fucking says a lot of stupid shit. Not bothering him to a degree. And he's like, you know, he says a lot of dumb stuff to me, this and that. I don't like it. It's annoying." And I'm like, "No problem, bro. We'll get a couple ski masks, go by the school fucking when he comes out for the bus, and abduct that motherfucker, throw him in the trunk, and we'll teach him a lesson. He'll never say another thing again." He's like, "What? No, we ain't doing that." I said, "Okay, so second option, next time he says something, just fucking cold clock him. I'll back you up at the school, no problem. I'll say, hey, man, the kid's fucking being mouthy. Every once in a while, you need a fucking shot in the head." He's like, "I'm not doing that. We can't do that." I'm like, "Okay, then. Well, it is what it is. Just let him talk then. Don't listen to him." But that's how they are. I remember in high school, you had a problem, it was great. You went to fucking You walked across the high
McDonald's
school
parking
front.
lot.
You went to the plaza. They made the circle. A lot of times guys had rolls of pennies in their hand. You had to fucking knock the pennies out of their hands.
Allegedly.
Everyone,
Cigarette lighter.
first thing you did when you got in the circle was look at the other guy's hands, because most of the time he was either packing rolls of quarters or rolls of pennies so he wouldn't break his knuckles. So first thing you had to do, make sure no one had fucking pennies. That's what your boys were there for. Make sure the other dude didn't have pennies, and you fucking went at it. And you fought until one guy went down, and then you gave him a couple shots while he was down, and then they break it up, and that was it. You went back to school after lunch, bleeding, whatever. It is what it is. And everyone solved their problems. There was no issues after that.
Sounds easy.
I mean, it was easy. I think that's the best way to resolve things, because then it's a controlled environment. No one's getting... The problem now is, like, these guys go fucking 35 on one dude. Like, that's the biggest pussy shit I've ever heard in my fucking life. So you don't know. Like, that's the problem even in high school. I feel bad for my son, because I'm like, maybe he will slug that kid, and then fucking 8 of his friends are going to jump him and then stomp on his head or do stupid shit like that. You know what I mean? And then I got to go there, and now I'm serving fucking 25 years for multiple murders. So
I'd get a shirt made of you, though. Free
He's
Corley.
a good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah. Anyway, that's enough talk about fighting. That shit's all stupid. Well, we got anything else tonight, Terry?
Nope.
No. That's it. We'll finish on a bang, see?
Yeah, don't write
Later
that
in the
down.
night, the orchards start flowing, so then we start getting heated. You got to watch.
Up until now, you guys should have wrote all that down. But now, we're none of the ski mask talk. We didn't say any of that.
No. That's all hypothetical talk.
Yeah, alleged. See?
I always joke around with Terry with that fucking thing from, what movie's that? You know the clip I send you all the time?
Yeah, it was the one with
fuck, now I
Ben
can't think of it.
Affleck and the Ritter guy.
Yeah.
About
when he shows up, he goes, listen, you can't ask any questions.
Can't talk about it later.
We can't talk about it later. We got shit to do.
We're gonna hurt some people.
We're gonna hurt some people. You in or out? He's like, who's driving?
Yeah, whose car are we taking?
Yeah. I love that movie. That's awesome. That's how it should be with your boys.
See, I knew it. I knew it.
He got you good tonight. That was a good
That
one.
shit was funny.
Anyway, amigos, some of you I will see at War in the Woods this weekend. Swing by, come say hi. We are going to have the Sinister canopy up, so just look out for that. I'm going to try to get a spot at the bottom of the hill, so if you want to come by, say hi. Come have a couple of orchards when we're not racing. I do not drink a single thing when I'm in racing mode, so don't ask me because I won't. Yeah, come by, say hi. Come grab some stickers, merch, whatever you want. Come grab a t-shirt. We will be there Thursday, hopefully. And yeah, we're just going to come, have some fun, hang out with you guys. And if we don't see you, we will see you well, obviously not this Sunday, but the following Sunday, we'll do a little War in the Woods recap. I'll let you know if we were good or if we sucked.
Sometimes it may be good.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe not. And yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe. Hope your families are good. And we will see you a couple Sundays from now. No problem, E's and B's.
See you.
And yeah, peace out, everyone.